Hello, everybody. Welcome to Atrocity Press Live. It is time to meet your torturers. Next up,
Nice.
we've got Johnny Reed, who is the co-owner of Atrocity Press and the owner of Brute Squad Entertainment. And we've
Hey.
got Fern Cord, art director for Atrocity Press and the Merry Machine Gun artist extraordinaire himself, as we like to call him in the fucking business, Fern motherfucking Cord.
The machine.
Tonight, Fern will be coloring LC Freitas's cover for Human Hunters 2. He has 1 hour to do it in. So, Fernando, when you begin, you let me know and I will begin the countdown.
Let's do it.
All right.
You sure?
Starts now.
Just a second.
Oh, you're good. Click, 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 click.
It's okay?
Yep, I see it just fine. All good. You've got 1 hour.
Let's check this. The colorize is okay, Johnny?
Johnny left. But the color of the eyes, I believe, is correct. I know that those are the right colors. I just don't know if that's the right eye.
Of what?
Johnny, the colors of the eyes, is that the right sides got the right colors?
Give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to remember.
So, what do you think for this red color? You have something preference or not?
Oh, 1 second. Left eye is light blue and the right eye is green.
Okay, I need to change this. Change this.
It's like that cat. All right. Well, while you're working on that there, Fernando, we're going to go ahead and go over the Merry Machine Gun Kickstarter page. Let me pull that up. Bam. All right. I like the other way better. Okay, so while Mary's healing from her wounds, Charlotte tries to take over her duties as Templar, and Mary finds a new ally in the fight. We are Tales of the Tape, as Larry likes to say. We are at 145 backers, 6,704 Eagle Bucks, with 6 days to go. That's less than a week. If you want to get in on this book, now's the time to do it. We are $300 away from our final card, our trading card stretch goal, and then we move into poker chips. But I'd really like to get all 4 of the cards released because they tell a story. So we'll see that when we get to them. But the story thus far is beaten and broken after being defeated by Charlotte. Mary wakes to find herself in the hidden lair of the Valkyrie. She then begins the journey of healing and being trained in the ways of the Valkyrie. While Mary is recovering, Charlotte, determined to prove to Einar and Ophelia that she was truly destined to be the chosen one over Mary, takes over where Mary left off and hunts down the remaining members of the wolf pack. Buckle up for Mary Machine Gun 3. If you missed the first 2 books, because this is the 3rd one, don't worry. We've got catch-up tiers, both digital and physical catch-up tiers. So you could always just snatch it up and get all 3 books, or, do it however you want. You can pad them in as add-ons. You could save a couple bucks and buy the package. You can do it however you want to do. Mary Machine Gun 3 is 36-page beast of art and story. Art and colors are by Fern motherfucking Cord, who is with us here tonight, working on a piece. The flat colors, which he's working with tonight, were done by Carol Cord, his wife. As we like to keep it in the family, as they like to say in Fast and the Furious. Written by
or any Italian family.
That's true. It's
Capiche?
written by myself and Johnny Reed, and the lettering is by SK.
And this is actually, I think, the first one we wrote together.
Yep, this is the first one we wrote together
as a team. Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that beautiful art.
This is Mary in her new Valkyrie outfit when she becomes a member of the Valkyrie Order.
Spoiler.
It's a given.
No, I'm just playing. I know it's a given. I'm just playing. I'm just joking around. We've already been talking about that in 20 other podcasts.
I know. I was saying it's a given by now. Okay, who is Mary Machine Gun? For everyone that doesn't know, Mary is a member of the Templar Order, which is not really the Templar Order. It's our own fictionalized version of the Templar Order, which is tasked with hunting the supernatural in order to keep humanity safe. After destroying a vampire, Mary is tasked with going undercover in a small town in Kentucky, this time to hunt an entire pack of werewolves. While she conducts her investigation and hunt, she finds herself surrounded by not only the evil of the supernatural, but the most evil creatures of all, mankind itself. Will she accomplish her mission, or will she fall under the spell of evil that seems to permeate humanity to its core? And that's what it's all about. Mary's crisis of faith, basically, during her entire life.
Yeah.
She thought one thing, and it didn't turn out the way that it all was supposed to. So she's confused as to her place in the world.
And it's kind of the same. Charlotte kind of mirrors that a little bit in this title too.
Yeah, I mean, we do.
A bit.
There's a lot of Charlotte in this book, so if you guys like Charlotte, you'll love this book, because this is kind of the Empire Strikes Back of Mary Machine Gun. We've got Mary being trained, which is like basically Luke being trained by Yoda on Dagobah.
Yeah.
Except for Mary's up in Norway. We've got Charlotte doing things, which Empire showed Darth Vader doing all that stuff. She's basically she's the Darth Vader of the story. She's the bad guy. I mean, it's not like people should be just like, oh my God, it's just like Star Wars. It's like, it's like Joseph Campbell's fucking how to tell us a hero story.
Mm-hmm. It's like the Odyssey and the Iliad. I mean,
hero's journey.
It's a hero's journey.
The hero's journey, where the hero is reborn, and in this book, she's literally is reborn.
Yeah.
But we start out hidden in a cave in Norway, because where else would a Valkyrie hide but in a cave in Norway? And the Valkyrie sits there, finds Mary awake. She basically tells Mary she needs time to heal. Mary's like, where's Charlotte? And the Valkyrie's just pretty much like, don't worry about it. You need to keep healing.
Yep.
Then we go to Charlotte, who is leaping down onto the two werewolf guards outside, which she takes out quickly with the silver daggers. She says, "Silver daggers, highly effective against werewolves, and you get to get up close and personal." It's her
Nothing better.
favorite way. Charlotte's not a punk. She likes to get up there. And then she's wandering around through the judge's house because she's followed Mary's tracker that Mary created in this last book to get to where she's going. She kicks open the door, pulls out her rifle. And I love, Fernando, I love how you have this dude pointing at the other guy.
It was him. It was him.
Shoot that guy. And then you shoot his eyeball out. I just said shoot him in the eye, and you shot his eyeball out. Okay, then we got.
I like the gangster chain that he put on him. He's got like the high neck shirt and then this like gangster chain. It's like, all right.
Well, it's like a dog chain.
Almost, yeah. I mean, heck, I guess live the dream, huh?
Yeah. And I like how Charlotte just kind of picks the chair up and strikes a pose, and she's like, "Hey, magistrate, you've been judged, and now you're gonna die." And then he's all like, "Oh yeah, werewolf time." And then he attacks her, she throws him over her, hits against the wall. He lands. He's a werewolf. That's no problem. Then he jumps up at her. They clash together, and then they face off with one another. And that's the end of the free shit for y'all. Buy the book.
Yeah, that's all you get. You don't know how it ends.
Exactly. These are our covers and variants, but I'm just going to skip through this part of it because I'm going to get to the big part so everybody can see it better. On the StreamYards. This is cover A by our own Fern Cord. We always give cover A to the interior artist for the book, because if they're good enough to be your interior artist, they should be good enough to produce a cover. And
God knows I am tired of buying covers with awesome artwork and opening it up and having it be stick figures.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not maybe not stick figures, but
sometimes you can't tell what it is.
Has gotten really bad about that. I mean, having beautiful covers, and then you open it up and you're like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
This is not.
It's bait and switch. It's bait and switch. That's what it is.
It pretty much is. And we've got Mary Machine Gun book B, which is by Mariah Benez. B for Benez.
She does all our B covers from now on.
Yep.
I love that cover. That is so cool.
Comments. We got some comments here, but they're all just Facebook users.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Well, they got Trish on there.
I can't see anybody. It just says Facebook user.
Yeah, but below it says Trish and I wanted to say hi. Hey.
Oh, okay.
She's making supper and we are watching family TV, but a quick show of support.
Sweet.
We appreciate you guys.
Here, I can do cool things too. Woohoo!
Yay!
God damn, I'm professional.
Praise his name, Max.
Then we've got Fern Cord's cover, which is Mary just slamming the sword into the ice of Norway with the magic coming around the sword and the Aurora Borealis, which this is one of my favorite covers. I mean,
I love the color, and the coloring is beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the super sexy version that we do a lot of, but I mean, Mary looks badass, and
it's a great action cover.
Yep. And I can't ever help but love badass, especially with badass women.
Well, you almost get that feeling, when Thor strikes his hammer on the ground,
Yeah, exactly.
She's driving that sword down. It's got that great action. I love that sky behind it. And you can see her breath. Yeah. I mean, that's some detail.
Cool. Yep. So, I mean, I know that Fern helped him with it, so they did a really good job together. This one is cover D by Justin Hunt and colors by Gwen, because I'm not even going to try her name because I will butcher it.
It's a beautiful cover
it's
too.
Fantastic cover. I love the dynamics of the explosive behind it. And Mary's in her classic uniform, a little bit updated, but I love the butt stock on the rifle too. That looks pretty sweet. Greg Bo Watson, he's got that Disney princess J. Scott Campbell type of look to it, which I really dig. So Larry picked this guy up for a Niobe cover, and I was like, "Oop, gotta have him."
Yeah, he's sweet.
He's always.
You know, at some point I'm going to steal him.
Oh yeah,
we're going to steal him for a Human Hunters at some point.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And Gwen did the colors for him too. Gwen is very popular, very very popular colorist because she did the colors for Courtney Rose's cover, which has a very thick Mary, which I really enjoy.
Yeah, I love this one too. I love all these covers.
I know, but there's just something about this one that draws the eye.
I wonder what.
Is
it the neckline?
Yeah, it must be.
It's the lipstick, man.
So it's the color of the lips.
It's the lipstick. Yeah, it's got to be. That's it.
Color of the lips.
Yeah.
Then we've got Joel Souza's cover, which is the harkening back to that Bruce Timm Batman the animated series style, which I really think is awesome, man.
It's so unique to the other ones we have.
Oh yeah, I always try to do one cartoony cover, for Mary, just because, just that way it's fun, give somebody something to look forward to. Oh, and then we got the super special one. This one is a not safe for work cover. We always do a not safe for work cover. So why is this special? Well, this is special because this not safe for work cover is done by Mariah Benez. Mariah Benez does not do not safe for work material, let alone a not safe for work cover. Fern pulled every string possible to make this happen.
Yeah. And that's why we all love her.
Yep. Someone says, hey back.
Now, what is all this Facebook users?
If they don't let StreamYard have access to their Facebook account, it just says Facebook user. So you don't really know who's who until. But this cover is fantastic. I love the shape of her body. The definitely fake breastises look fantastic. The water from the Amaranthian pool looks great. Everything looks awesome. I love the blue. I love how the blue plays off of her lipstick and everything, and lip color.
Yeah,
works really well. And because we've already reached $4,000, all these prints are unlocked. And we get Mary next to the confessional booth. These prints are by Alexander Santana and Adam Ramos, the team for
Teenage
Ninja Bimbos versus Zombies from Deep Space. And we've got Married by the Alcove. I'm a bad Catholic because I can't remember for the life of me what that thing is called. But
don't look at me. I'm not Catholic. I can tell you what a teepee looks like.
Barry outside on the rooftop, sitting by the
gargoyles,
the gargoyles or the statues. I don't know if those are.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like the color on her skin.
I assumed it was kind of the gargoyles animal kind of look because it looks like she's kind of on a cathedral there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But I mean, it also kind of looks like a cat. I mean, it could be anything. I mean, that's the beauty of it. Then Mary and Carol hanging out in the hot springs in Norway with the sideways print. Now, I do want to let everyone know that our printer, Vistaprint, apparently no longer prints nudity. They didn't have a problem for a decade, but now apparently there's a problem with it. So The prints will no longer be 6x9s. They'll be 8.5 by 5.5 because we'll be getting them printed from Comics Wellspring, which is where we get our books.
Everything else.
So the good news is it'll all show up at the same time. Bad news is they're a little bit smaller, but it'll be all right. It's just a print, and it'll make sure it fits in that Gemini so it doesn't get messed up.
Yep.
We could send huge prints, but you don't want us to fold your stuff up. We don't want to have to spend $4 on a box.
That kills me. I mean, that kills me though when you think about it. I mean, I love the fact of all these little rules that we have. We can't do nudity. We can't do this, and it's like, but we're supposedly in a democracy.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. It drives me nuts. Not to get political. It's just, I don't understand that stuff. And then you watch The Boys and it's one of the best rated shows on TV.
It's because The Boys is awesome.
No, don't get me wrong. I think it's awesome. I'm just saying you don't get much grittier and darker than The Boys, and that's accepted.
Blowing up a dude from his penis. Yeah, that's pretty good.
You know, I read an article, and the directors actually got the idea of that from the Ant-Man and Thanos memes that were going around.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, rock on.
We've got the cardboard stand-up 6 foot tall of Charlotte this time. So if you have a Mary machine gun, or the original Mary machine gun, or the old Mary machine, or the newer Mary machine gun, you can have her get her friend Charlotte to accompany her along with your Mary machine guns. And if you don't have the Mary machine gun, we're offering that one as well. And these are 6 foot tall stand-ups. I mean, they're the ones that are behind me. Let me solo myself. Wow. That's them. Mary machine gun. That's 6 foot tall. Then the Mary machine gun body pillow, and I tell you, it's the pillowcase, and I've got one right here. Let me go ahead and once again put myself on the huge one, and you see we got the Mary in her nightgown with the rosary, just ready to go to bed. You
already got yours?
I ordered one to check out the print quality to make sure that it was good.
Nice.
I want to send out crap.
I hadn't seen it yet. Very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Now I just got to get a 20 by 60 pillow or whatever to put in there. Because you can cuddle up and read your Mary Machine Gun comics with it.
That is true.
Make her happy. Make Mary happy. All right. And then this one was being able to get your name in the book, but it is sold out. Team Mary and Team Charlotte. You get the standard book, plus you get a trading card that are original pieces of art, colored, penciled, and inked by Magno Silva. Here is one of Charlotte. Guess I make myself big again. Here's one of Charlotte. I could pull them out of the bag, but I don't want to pull them out of the bag. You guys can see the pictures here. They do exist. I have them all. These are all the Mary cards. I can't let anyone choose. They just got to be given out at random because people would get mad at each other if I let them choose. Here's the Charlotte ones. There's a couple of my favorites. I like this one here on the very first one, and I like this one with the blue background on the bottom for some reason. Then we've got the full Mary, which is all of our safe for work material. It is all the safe for work covers. It is the Charlotte stand up. It is the Mary machine gun pillowcase. And it is the super exclusive bookmark. Everybody makes a bookmark a stretch goal, but we're going to make it an exclusive thing.
Right.
Eat that. All right. So then we've got the Full Mary Not Safe for Work edition, which is got everything. It's got all of our safe for work stuff and the not safe for work cover, plus the 4 prints for the not safe for work prints, plus the Mary machine gun pillowcase, plus the 6 foot tall Charlotte stand up, plus the super cool bookmark. And we've got awesome add-ons. So like if you want more than one cover, you could just buy one cover, and then when it gets to the add-on section, you can add on whatever other covers you want, so you can customize your order. That way we don't have to have a billion different tiers. And the add-on system for Kickstarter was sorely needed, and it is a fantastic addition. We've also got some other stuff on there from things from past campaigns. I think we had some dog tags and some poker chips and maybe some prints. Had some bookmarks. We had all sorts of cool stuff on there. I don't know what's left. I haven't even looked.
A lot. We got a lot of stuff you can choose from.
Sweet. All right. Our stretch goals that we have opened up are the $4,000 stretch goal, the $5,000 stretch goal, and the $6,000 stretch goal. We're getting
close.
Very close to the $7,000 stretch goal. But this is the cards that I was telling you earlier that had a story behind them. So this is the beginning. This is when Mary first becomes a Templar. She's fresh-faced and new. She's got her nice, clean Templar outfit on. Then this is the prelude, her first encounter. Her first encounter with Charlotte, ending in defeat. Yep. And then Mary's death, because Mary dies at the end of the encounter with Charlotte. But the Valkyrie raises her and does not take her to Valhalla, spirits her away, hides her from Odin.
Spirits her away. Listen to that. You should be a writer.
I should.
With words like that.
And then, of course, the fourth one, which is about to be unlocked, is the Mary in her Valkyrie outfit, the rebirth. And then if we get this far, we got Mary poker chip, and we've got a Charlotte poker chip. This comic book is completely finished, completely done. And we print with Comics Without Spring. Bloop.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, that's how they operate. You know, it gives them.
No, it's good, but we love them. I mean, we use them for everything.
Oh yeah, I mean,
they're a great product.
They do our trading cards. They do. I mean, the only thing we haven't had them do yet is stickers, and like, I've seen people have problems with them and their stickers, but I think every time they seem to be learning. But like the first time Larry got them and they didn't cut the stickers. It was just like these circle stickers.
Just a big sheet.
It was a sheet, but it was like, it was so narrow that you couldn't cut.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. It just, even with one of those little slicer things,
yeah,
wouldn't be able to, he took it to Kinko's or whatever, and they're like, I don't trust the machine. That's how close it was. So then he got him to redo them and print them or cut them and send them to him and everything. And that worked out good. So let us check in here with Fernando. Let's pull him
see
up.
the progress.
Oh yeah, look at that. Got some light coming in on the bandages there.
That's looking pretty.
Looking good. Fernando. Chat.
Comment. Hey, we got a Justin Jewell.
Yeah, I grew up with that dude.
Yeah, it says LOL. That's awesome. But it kind of makes me want to say you.
Oh, Fernando just disappeared. The internet must have died. It's okay.
But yeah, we're almost at 7,000. So guys, please, if you haven't gotten it yet, jump on board.
Yeah, 6
only
days
got 6
to go.
more days.
All right. And as we talked about, we were going to talk not only about Mary Machine Gun 3, because I'm sure you've all heard about it numerous times. We're also going to talk about Human Hunters 2, which will be coming out in October, I believe.
October 1st.
Yeah.
I think the schedule was October 1st. Yep.
Just like last year. So,
well, last year it actually came out on Halloween.
Yeah.
And I think this year we're ending it on Halloween this year. And one thing to tell you guys, talking about longevity real quick here on Mary Machine Gun 3, we are going to be launching Mary Machine Gun 4 in 4 months?
Yeah.
So I mean, we're going to have a quick turnaround between issue 3 and issue 4. So if you guys are really out there wondering, hey, what's the longevity of this title? We've already got it written all the way up to 5 or 6 now.
6.
We got it. Yeah, 6, and Max has got story arcs all the way to probably issue 20. If not,
if I want to keep going with it, which I probably will.
You're going to do this till you.
I love this character.
You will be doing Mary till you die.
I hope so. I really do.
Because I do not.
Fernando will be back. He's going to try to reconnect. So while he does that, I'm going to share this here.
What do you? Oh, a little sneak peek. Miami, Florida, home of alleged drug lord
Lorenzo Rossi.
Daddy, we're leaving. What time will you be home? Daddy, I'm 21. I don't have a curfew anymore. Ariana, you live in my house. You have a curfew. Yeah, what dad have not heard this conversation?
Exactly.
Good night, and Blake will be escorting you. I'm not a child. You are my child. And it's my job to keep you safe. Fine, Blake, get the car.
So we've got some looks like some spoiled girls going out.
Doing some partying. I got to tell you, for those of you that really, that read Human Hunters 1, I love Mateus's artwork. And I got to tell you, this guy is just getting better and better and better. And as you can tell, in this one, everybody's hitting all the gears here. The colors are awesome. The artwork is awesome. I'm just excited, for this next Human Hunters issue to come out. Ironically, I mean, we're way ahead on this one too again.
Just to let everybody know, though, this book a lot darker than the other.
Yes. Yes.
So there's a
and a lot of this one is when we're dealing with Human Hunters, we want to try to deal with some real problems. What would our characters, these Human Hunters deal with? And this next story arc is dealing with human trafficking. Yep. What would happen in a situation that a big crime boss's daughters, wind up missing? And it's kind of like our version of the A-Team. Let's call up the Human Hunters. Dun, yep. Dun, dun, dun.
If I was Larry, I'd hit the button.
Yeah, we need to go ahead and get that Mike Post theme going on.
I have the machine. I just don't have it plugged in.
We'll have to do that. So, that's next up.
Yep. It gives me something to grow the show.
Yes.
So they asked for the ID.
Yep.
And the guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Blake. I didn't see you there." He says, "No problem. The girls are with me. I'm on the job."
Yep.
He says, "Let them through. Have a great night." And then, of course, the girls got to push the guy to the side and say, "Come on, girls. The night is young," because she's just the spoiled little princess.
Yes, she is. And this one, you have to. I love this one because it's just, once again, the coloring, the shading. I think they did great on this one. And here we go. This place is going off. Yep. This is actually a spread, so this is one half.
Yep, that's one half of it, and then
Go to
there
the
is
second.
the other half.
There's our DJ. There's Blake, our bouncer bodyguard.
Nando's still trying to connect. Yep, there's the bouncer and the bodyguard. Okay. Then we got the girls dancing.
Yep.
Oh, then a
We
bump.
get the bump,
Oh,
smash. And this is a good point just to do another shameless plug for SK here. He's our letterer, and I got to tell you, this guy, I love everything this guy does.
yep.
I mean, he works with us on Mary. He works with us on Ninja Bimbos. He does Human Hunters, and I'm like,
he is the Atrocity Press letterer, and
yeah,
he's also the Niobe letterer now.
is he?
Yeah, took over.
I had
Niobe
not heard
lettering.
that.
Yep,
That's awesome.
That's new stuff, but yeah, it'll be good. It'll punch up Niobe a lot. He's
Yeah, because he's awesome.
Then we got the girls being all, "Hey, what the fuck?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me make it up to you." It's like, "Oh my God, you've got beautiful hair."
Let's go ahead and play up to him.
Do you have VIP pass? Didn't know there was a VIP area.
Yeah, I mean, for those of you that's in the know, this is basically the bit. They're complimenting them. They're trying to get them on the inside.
Get them upstairs.
Is this the last page we're showing?
Yep.
Okay.
Get them upstairs. And then
this is when they order their drinks, and as you can tell, our bartenders put in a little something.
Little something to make them a little sleepy. And they toast for the evening. And they ask where everybody is, and she said that she likes to rent the place for the entire night because she likes to have her own
little party.
Little party. Oh, Nayobu is here.
Yeah.
Fern Cord. So cool. All right, we can go back to showing.
There we go.
Fernando. All right. So, Fernando, tell us what you're doing here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but
okay.
My microphone is not open.
That's okay.
What I'm doing, I'm just using lights for bring life. I chose that. Just a second. That we have.
Yeah, there's a fire. I see that down in the corner.
Last thing, we have fire and the side and moonlight and the other side. I like Kirstine with the moonlight because I think it's for her. It's her face.
Yeah, it works good for her.
Yeah.
She's got that dark face.
It's everyone, but it's good for her.
Yeah.
Still can't believe I don't have this original piece.
So Human Hunters 2, Johnny, where did you come up with the idea for it?
Human Hunter. Well, I think once again, when I'm coming up with ideas for Human Hunters, and just for those to know, I mean, Max and I have already written up to issue 5. We're getting ready, which is the end of this story arc. We're getting ready to start on 6 soon. We pretty much got plans all the way up to, I think my outline goes up to like 20 issues now, my kind of overhead. But I really want to take issues that are like from the newspapers that people are really dealing with. And, human trafficking, it's a real thing. It's really, it's bad when you as a father, you have daughters and even a lot with sons. It's scary, the world we live in. It's not safe for them just to go on vacation or go anywhere by themselves. And yeah, this is kind of a hero action comic, but it's dealing with like a real problem we're having.
Yeah.
And kind of the concept of it, is you have these immortal characters you're finding out little by little in some cases. And the fun part of this book is you get to find out a little bit more about who some of these are. You get a little taste in the first issue, but little by little, we're kind of peeling that, those layers of the onion to let you know who all these characters are. We don't want to give it all up front. We want, it's a book. You want to try to find that mystery.
Yep.
But it's one of those, we wanted to deal with what would these guys do in this issue and with this problem. And these next 4 issues really are dealing with that story arc of, how would they get these girls back? How would they break up, this whole human trafficking group, and that's kind of what we're dealing with.
Would they just get the girl back, or would they just take the whole group down?
Would they go after the whole ring? Yeah. And that's what you're going to find out through this. You get to find out a little bit more about Cleo and Christine and Freya. You get to find out a little bit more about Victor and Radu. You don't really get some of these characters don't really get the full origins till later on. Just for a little spoiler, when you get to issue 4, that will be a kind of a Freya origin. And
that's a full-on Freya origin story there.
Yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be pretty sweet. I mean, the good thing about when you're dealing with immortal characters or characters that have been around centuries, you kind of have several opportunities to do origin stories.
Oh yeah,
because they've had 4 or 5 different personalities. Every so many years they get to change their name and move to a different city or a different continent. Yeah. And that's kind of what we're going to be dealing with our flashbacks. Kind of more of a Highlander motif, to kind of see where were they 100 years ago, 2, 5, in some cases 600 years ago.
Why do I show up as Facebook user? You show up as Facebook user because you haven't given StreamYard your
permission.
Your permission yet, for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. So human hunters going after the human traffickers. So that'll be heavy stuff, and it'll be good. I mean, I would still say that it still maintains a PG-13 rating.
Well, then again, yeah.
I mean, there's some cussing.
Yeah,
I think there's some cussing in the book. But
that's even PG-13 nowadays. Like you got that on CW.
Yeah. I mean, there's no nudity in the book. There's only nudity on the nude covers that we'll have.
Yep.
So
this one's really kind of, I have to say what I like about this story arc. It's really true to the namesake. They are hunting humans.
Yeah, they definitely
these are creatures that have been hunted for the majority of their entire existence. And now they're in a situation of they're hunting the worst of the worst.
They're hunting the hunters.
Yeah.
I mean, these people hunt people.
And these people are truly, monsters. They're taking, these, in most cases, very adolescent young girls, and they're doing horrible things with them. And, this is kind of a book, where it's got a, got a little Taken feel to it.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely does have a little bit of that Taken feel.
But you can't help it. You're dealing with,
yeah, people get
kidnapped. I mean, that's kind of that's kind of it.
Doesn't get much more Taken than that.
God, I got to just take a minute, man. This lighting you're adding is beautiful. Look at that. That just makes that just so come to life.
Fern is really good at multiple light sources. Yeah, everything.
Everything.
But when it comes to coloring, he's really excellent at multiple light sources.
That is beautiful.
It's doing good.
He hasn't even started on the hair yet. That's when it's going to get crazy.
He's got 16 minutes for an hour, but he lost some time because he did disconnect.
That is
so
true.
I'll give him an extra 5.
Aren't you sweet? And that's one thing, though, just to also tell you, to talk about Atrocity Press as a whole. We got just such a kick-ass art team. These guys are just phenomenal. And then we paired up with SK for lettering, and that guy is just, to me, he's I would have never wanted to work with another letter. He's just so awesome.
Yeah, and he's cool. He's a cool guy too.
Yeah, he's so great. Yeah, I mean, I text him back and forth, chatting. He's just a really good guy. And that's the one thing about Atrocity Press, is the level. Everybody cares. It's not a paycheck. We're not clicking in, everybody loves these characters. Everybody loves these stories. Everybody's a part of this, bringing, life, thank God, to these creations of Max's and mine.
Yeah.
We
give the artists a lot of freedom too. We give them a lot of creative freedom because they're artists, and that's kind of the point. I mean, a lot of people like Marvel and DC get these artists in there and they're like, draw it this way, do it this way. This is the way we're doing it. And I'm like, no, let the artists determine what they're feeling with it. That's the whole point, is the feel. Let them feel it.
Well, that's what makes it truly collaborative. That's it. And the other thing is just the way, it's really, I'm blessed because I had a certain thought process about how yeah. Hey, there's Phil though. We got our buddy Phil.
Oh, Phil Leon, the electric crayon.
Take a look. That's my favorite part in the color.
Oh yeah.
You have the separation here, selection.
Yeah.
Now we take this off and we break with the light.
Oh, there you go. That's beautiful.
That's so cool.
Awesome. That is awesome. Awesome.
I never will be out of the color because I love to see this coming to life. It's so cool.
Colors really make everything come to life. Black and white, you can do some really cool stuff with. Don't get me wrong. You can do some really awesome stuff in black and white. But when you add color to things, it
makes it pop.
It adds a whole other dimension that your eyes crave.
I can talk about black and white in another video and show how the people understand black and white wrong. Maybe in the final I can show you how we can use the black and white, because it's not just ink, it's black and white and a lot gray. And we can have a lot of things very cool, but one thing I saw, it's how you can have this black hair burning and it's okay. The light make everything more special, I think.
Yeah.
It
definitely brings the hair to life for sure. And the light, I can't wait to see the moonlight parts on the tips. That's going to be sweet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, it's already starting to work it in.
Oh.
And I said tips, not tits. Don't want to get in trouble or demonetized. And I'm not even monetized because I think we've got like 48 subscribers. But hey.
I think I cannot do this in 1 hour, but
no, it's okay.
But you know what? We can show it. We can show the finished product next Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Since this is our weekly hangout.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. On Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights.
Yeah, Wednesday nights, our regular hangout.
Because eventually, once everything starts coming, I want to do a section of the show where it's like, like the new shit for the week.
Yep.
So you can show the new stuff for the week. But Fernando has 10 minutes. We'll see how far he can get. Dun, dun,
You with me?
All right. And now I've got one more thing to show off today. Let me find the image. There it is.
We have a rule in Atrocity Press. We can do this fast. We're good.
Yeah, we stick with good.
Yep. Stay with good.
Stick with good.
I need to do this highlight. That is very important. It's important to me.
We'll see the highlight real quick. It's very important for him to do.
Nice.
Oh, look at that, Fern.
What?
Carol loves you.
Oh, I love her so much.
She's watching too. That's pretty awesome of her. So the other thing I wanted to show while Fern's working on that is boom.
Right.
The new
Mariah. Hair is good. So let's start the scan.
Okay. We got the new Mariah Benez cover here. It's coming from Air Machine Gun 4. And that one's just going to be sweet. I'm going to try to get the original of that, I think. She puts them on eBay, and I always keep getting outbid on my own stuff.
Oh, I know the feeling. I got outbid on the one he's coloring right now. I'm still not even sure how I feel about that.
Well, it's cool though, because I mean, it kind of means that people like the character, they like the art, so maybe they'll look up the book, because I mean, if they see Christine, they like Christine. Well, what's this from? Human Hunters. What the hell's that? Look it up.
Yep.
Oh, look, I can get a copy of it.
That's Christine, our patchwork quilt.
Yep. In the time when the bandages are beginning to come off from book 1.
Yeah. God,
She's famous for the bandage. The people like that.
That is so beautiful. Man, those colors are awesome.
Oh yeah, they're popping good. That fire really, really sets it off. I mean, it really gives it a nice tone to it all. I like it.
It's a good thing it's her and not Victor. He'd be running in this scene.
So we haven't gained any pledges on the Mary Machine Gun yet. We're still at 145, 6704. That's cool. We've still got 6 days. So everybody, back the project. If you don't want to back the project or can't, share the project.
Yeah.
Just share it out.
Spread the word
on your Facebook page. We have a group on Facebook, the Atrocity Press Comics group. You can join that, and That's really the best way to keep up with all of our information, because I'm terrible about Twitter, because you can only use like 256 characters, and I'm just not that succinct. I'm just not. I start typing stuff out. I'm like, there's no way this is 256 characters or whatever they allow you. And I'm like, I've only got 2 sentences here. This is silly. So the Atrocity Press Comics group on Facebook is the best place to get your information about Atrocity Press Comics. We do have an Atrocity Press page, and we put stuff on there too, but pages, Facebook is just like neutered pages to the point where they're pointless. It's kind of like just having a placeholder for your business now. This is going to look great, Fern.
Yeah. I'm digging it.
We done?
No, we've got another 4 minutes, bud.
4 minutes.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You good?
I don't
You
really
give up?
know.
You tap it out? You tap out? All right. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So, show what you've got so far, at least, Fern, so people can see what you've done. Yeah, that's good.
That's it.
That's looking good. I mean, for an hour's worth of work, that's not bad. I mean, you did all the lighting on the wraps, the bandages,
The racks.
the racks. Yeah,
The racks. Oh, the wraps.
Did some stuff on the hair. I mean, this cover's going to look steak sauce. And this Facebook user says, I can feel it. I can feel it too, buddy, or brother, or sister, or whatever you are.
Whatever.
Random Facebook user. I just like that you're here.
Yeah.
Checking us out. I mean, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, all that crap. I mean, I'm not here to tell you what to do.
Nope.
But if you want to be notified about when we go live and stuff like that, because when we go live, we'll have Fern will be doing art every Wednesday. He'll either be drawing something, he'll be coloring something, or I don't know what else he'll do. He's either gonna be drawing something or coloring something,
or just jacking with us.
Giving us a class.
Fern giving us a class.
He loves to teach.
Basically, every week on Wednesday, you get all 3 of us at your disposal.
Yep. And we will be talking about everything Atrocity Press. And we've got a ton of stuff coming up. Just this year, even. In July, probably be later in July, we've got Ninja Witch, which is Amy Hunt, which is Justin Hunt, who did cover D. It's his wife. It's her storyline. Well, it's her character
Creation.
We wrote the storyline. Me and Johnny did, and Fern's doing the art for it and the colors. So Justin's got him and he's got a group of people that he's got on covers. He's told me their names, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. I'm a terrible person.
We got plenty of time to show that, though. I mean, in later shows, we can highlight that.
I'm pretty sure not next week, but the week after that, we may have some colored pages, and then we can show some stuff.
Yep.
And that'll be awesome, because it starts out, that book, if you like action, you'll love that book, because it's nothing but ninjas.
Whole thing.
Cutting people up.
Yep. Well, and then after that, we're looking at what, August time frame?
Yeah, August.
For our
August,
Machine
September.
Gun. Is Mirror Machine Gun 4?
Yeah, let me see here. We pull it up. We've got Ninja Witch in July. We've got September. We've got Mary Machine Gun 4.
Machine Gun 4.
October, we've got Human Hunters 2.
Yep.
And then in November, we've got Love and Death #1 set for that. But I don't know, Fernando. Do you think you'll make it in time?
For sure.
Love and Death #1 November.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're gonna do two back to back, huh?
Let's do it. This is
2 back to back.
I told you this guy's a machine.
And then January tentatively, we're looking at Ninja Babes issue 2.
Ninja Bimbos versus Zombies from Deep Space #2.
Yeah.
And then later that year, we've got currently that's under a working title, Grimm. There's other books named Grimm, so we got to come up with a new name for it. But the name of the main character is Grimm. It's one of Fernando's characters, it's his creation. We'll be bringing that into the Maryverse.
Yeah,
which would be super cool. We've got Fern and Carol have worked on the characters Grimm and how do you say the other one? Dionia?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
How do you say it's Grimm and is it Dionia?
It's Maya and Carol. We are working together.
Yeah, it's Grimm and Dionia, right? Dionia. How do you say the girl's name?
The name is Dionia.
Dionia. Yeah.
It's the scientific name of the flip-flop Venus, I think.
The Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
Yep. Got it. It's better than
it's like it's like Poison Eve with teleport.
Yep. Which is sweet.
Just a second. We are done in here. We just done. We're not. Max?
Yeah. What's
we
up?
Have time? We have time?
You have 3 minutes.
No way. Really?
Yeah. Because I gave you an extra 5 minutes because you disconnected.
Oh, that's just cool of your part.
Furnace Demand, Niobu. Speaking of Niobu, Larry's got Niobe's Kickstarter for Niobe Outbreak. It will be coming to Kickstarter in 2 or 3 weeks.
Yep.
Whenever he decides to fire it up, it will be fired up. I know he's been working on it in the back end, putting it together, making it look all professional so I can steal how it looks.
Does Phil still got one out there?
Yes, Kaiju Mania,
Phil and Pete?
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
so
check that out. Let me pull that up.
Got to bring that up. Little Pete and little Phil.
Yeah, let me bring that up. Kaiju Mania.
Yeah, we done.
Done. Sweet. He finished it. 1 hour.
Yeah.
I'd give you a high five if I could.
Yeah, almost 5.
Virtual high five.
Yeah. So I will save this.
That the Wonder Twins powers.
All right, he will save that, and we will take a look at Kaiju Mania with 3 days left to go. It's at 50% funded. It's got another $1,500 to go. It's got 74 backers in 3 days.
Yep.
So it's in that final run.
Yep.
Kaiju Mania is an anthology series featuring 4 monsters and 4 stories. So there's 4 different kaiju, and they've all got their own stories. They're all done by different art teams. Each kaiju has its own cover. Whichever kaiju sells the most on its cover, that's the kaiju that's going to win the big Royal Rumble between the 4 monsters. And the aliens are going to take them off to be their champion in the next Kaiju Mania. So I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. It looks like some sort of pill.
So
Nice.
I need to do just one more thing.
Okay. Pop you back up.
Ever the perfectionist.
I will talk about gray. Let's talk about this just for a minute. When you need a page, black and white, you need this, not this. When you buy one book and he is just inked, it's not the style. It's I don't want to pay for a colorist.
Yeah,
Black
it's half
and white.
half done.
Yeah, black and white is color. So if you just turn this black and white, all I do for light, it's broken it, it's destroyed. So we need to adjust the right lights. And now we have a black and white art.
There you go. See?
It's not just.
It's like color TV. It's like remember black and white television? You remember those, Fern?
Yeah.
Fern.
I don't understand. Sorry.
Black and white television.
Yeah, I remember this.
Okay, they were still color, but it was black and white. So that's what we're doing here.
We need all colors for turn this real. So when the people just put a book in ink, that is not colored. That is not black and white color. It's just lazy. Being sincerely, I try don't be so sincere, but that is the truth. I would do just one final touch.
just one final thing. Just one final.
Yeah.
Just like
Just
Columbo.
because
Just one more
it
question.
will be cool. It will be cool. I promise.
It's funny, when my daughter was younger, I think she was about 5, we were watching a black and white movie, and she actually asked me, she goes, "Daddy, when did the world turn to color?"
Like that. But the difference.
Yeah, with the face. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
a lot
like that
better.
cheek. Yeah. Much better.
So I have done here. I will save
All right.
this JPG here.
It's going to be my new backtop.
And I save on the PSD. And we're done.
All right. We'll flip back over here to this Kaiju Mania book real quick. Take a look at this. In the year 2009, a mysterious creature was found in the Arctic Circle. Years later, the creature known as Hoko Yogan escapes the research facility and terrorizes a nearby city. And he's tearing it up with the fire.
Yep. I like that in the
river
rearview mirror. I thought that was kind of cool.
I like the rearview mirror thing too.
I dug that.
They're supposed to be putting like creatures in rear view are larger than they appear, or something like that,
Right.
which would be cool. And I like how the humans get eradicated. I mean, the security guards all like, "Hey, what the hell's going on?" But
Yeah, because we don't promote gore at all, do we?
no, not at all. We don't like gore around here.
We're very Disney at Atrocity Press.
Then we've got Metal Beast, which is a military experiment gone wrong, creates a fusion of man and machine. The enraged beast leaves a trail of bodies behind as he seeks his revenge on his creator.
Dun dun dun.
His name is Relinquish. And Pete Vasquez, one of the BC, did this one. He drew the cover and everything all by himself, did all the interior art. They get one of the tiers is the original art for this cover, which has got the cool. He'd be able to tell you what the type of plane it is. It's the GI Joe plane,
Sky Striker.
You know, and here's some of the interior stuff from Relinquish, and then the Hungry Beast of the Amazon. Tararet. They make these things hard to say. A small military group of men and women, all armed to the teeth, walked into a burning rainforest. Locals are running out of the way. Behind them, large logging trucks barrel down a path. The team has no idea of the beast that awaits them. So this one is we like to lovingly refer to it as the gravity bong monster. Because it looks like he's hitting the gravity bong. This is the one I backed. I mean, I know Pete's my buddy and everything, but I had to back the cover that I thought was the coolest. So, I mean, I just dug the light on this. It's like with Fernando and his use of light. That's one of the things that drew me to him as his color or his coloring. What do you think of this cover, Fernando?
I think it's awesome. We have dynamic, not just with color, but in our art. I'm suspicious because I love kaiju. I love this big monsters and Godzilla and King Kong and whatever you think about Power Rangers. I love those monsters. So when you think about a big monster like that, you think I need to put this in a cover and other things need to be here, and how I do for this be so big. So I will put a building that just is big, and I will do my monster so much bigger, and that is fantastic how this can be used here with the colors and the ink works together, because we have negative art for the part of ink, a part of the inker and the monster and the building, and we have flames. Man, that is fantastic. I recommend for sure.
Here's some of the interiors of that one. Some sort of Mayan group or something that they're coming up against. Then this one, Phil was coloring it pretty recently. Here we go. Put that up there. Look out for the Outbreak on Kickstarter in a couple of weeks, which features a cover by Fernando Cordiero. And Phil says, yeah, who wants a kaiju story that has 90% of humans and only 10% kaiju? Fuck that.
Yeah,
I remember that Godzilla movie that like had no Godzilla in it. It was that Bryan Cranston was in it, I think.
It was not good.
Yeah, it was
One
not very
thing we
good.
need to think is kaiju don't interact for the human. Human interact with kaiju. Kaiju interact with the buildings. It's all. So human is not so important for Kaiju, but we always have a human trying to survive.
Yep.
Yep.
Henry's mother, Jessica, is forced to take Henry with her to work one day. Upon arriving at the office, Jessica's boss, Frank, already annoyed with Jessica's increasing tardiness, makes Henry feel unwelcome. This causes the monster in Henry's imagination to go haywire and fight. The monsters Jessica's boss created with his thoughts of wanting to harm to come to Henry. So it's like psychic monsters in this one. So these are giant. So the Chupara is some sort of giant psychic monster. And here's some colors on the octopus. I like the octopus colors for sure. The monster colors aren't bad either. But the octopus colors really kind of that's what makes it pop out at me. And they've got all their rewards and stuff, but we're out of time. So I'm gonna just go down here and get to the bigger stuff. Yeah, help these guys out. I mean, you get 2 physical copies, the magnet, some sort of sculpture. Let's see. Let's go down here and see if this thing is explained.
I'm not sure.
Get a special, unique handcrafted sculpture of your favorite kaiju from Kaiju Mania. They're made by Adolfo Kusama and imported from Mexico and shipped directly to you. This includes a digital PDF in both standard and variant cover physical copy. Cover is based on the choice of sculpture. And the Kaiju Mania shirt and magnet plus all the stretch goals. So that'll be the sweetness there. And then they've got 10 times physical copies and stuff for all you retailers. You got some stretch goals that they've got unlocked already, and they've got a few that are still locked up. One of them being Mary Machine Gun Reloaded. You guys got to unlock that. Get it for free. So, all right. That's Kaiju Mania. Let's check it out one more time here. We'll refresh. 74 backers, 1578 out of a $3,000 goal. Let's get this going, fellas. We got 3 days to go. Let's hit this hard. Make it happen. All right. So thank you guys for dropping by, checking out Atrocity Press Live, and we will see you next Wednesday. Peace.
Later.